everyone, welcome back to my channel. Lily B here. I'm so glad that you guys came back. I wanted to thank all of you first of all for all the support on my first ever beauty tutorial. If you have not seen it, it will be linked right up here, so make sure you click on it and make sure you go see all my other videos. So today, I know I've been talking about doing other videos, and I'm gonna start doing one beauty video a week. And today we're going to be doing beauty tutorial, beauty full makeup using only drugstore makeup. So if you would like to see how to get a full face using drugstore makeup, stay tuned. So the first thing that I'm going to do is prime my skin. And today I'm going to be using the Milani Prime Light Face Primer. And it's like a strobe. It's called Face Primer Strobing Pore Minimizing Oil Free. I get a lot of big pores, especially on my nose, on my T-zone. So that's where I am going to be concentrating this. Okay, now that we have that, I'm gonna go over top with the Master Prime in the green, and this is for the red skin that I have right here. I have a lot of redness, and it's not sun damage, it's just I have little veins that are popping through. So just putting that over top to make sure we get that going. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the Infallible by L'Oreal, and this is the matte, and I have color 104 and 105. So I am going to be combining these two colors. So I'm going to go in with 105, which is primarily the color that I use, and like I said last time, I usually will go in with my finger. I'll apply it to my finger, and I do have my mirror right here. So if you see me looking down, that is what I'm looking at. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the 104. Okay, and I'm gonna go in with a blending brush and just blend it all over my face, making sure I cover every inch. And I want to let you guys know that a lot of you guys were asking me what's the difference between a brush and a sponge. So I'm going to be doing this half, I'm going to blend it with the brush, and the other half I will be blending it with a sponge, just so you guys can see the difference. Like I said, I love doing it with the brush, but ever since I was introduced to the sponge, that's what I've been doing. So now I'm gonna go in the other side with the sponge, and I do feel that sometimes with the sponge, you get better coverage for some foundations. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with my concealer, and I'm gonna be using the Age Rewind. So I like this one because you just twist it, and then the product will immediately start to come out. And this will highlight. I use this to highlight. I do have some dark circles, so if you have dark circles, really dark circles, I do recommend this. It's by L'Oreal. Any brand will have it, and it has a different shades, and using the orange shade under your dark circles will really help eliminate it today. I didn't really need it, but that is also a really good tip. And I'm gonna highlight my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and some of my chin. Going in again with the Beauty Blender, I'm gonna blend it out. And with concealer, I do find that using the sponge blends it out much better, just because with the brush, depending on what brush you use, it might peel off the foundation you just put on. And this really helps on your forehead and down the bridge of your nose to highlight that area. That way when you are taking pictures or whatnot, it will really highlight. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the Master Fix Face Setting Studio Powder, and I am going to put it under my eyes to set it. I'm gonna go in right with my sponge, dip it in the powder, and just put that right under my eye. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with this Maybelline Nude Palette, and I really like it because it has your a gold, it has some browns, blacks, so we're really gonna get into it. So I'm just gonna go in with my concealer, and I am going to prime my eyes with my concealer, just to make sure I have a blank canvas, and that way I can get the most color payoff for my shadow. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you guys in, that way you guys can see what I'm doing with the eyes. So first I'm gonna go in, I just set my eyes, so I'm gonna set it with a nude color just all over my eyelid to make sure it's set, and then our eyeshadows will blend. Okay, so this is just like a bone colored powder. First I'm gonna go in with this bronzy color right here. So it's a nice, it's like a gold bronze color. I'm gonna take a flat brush and I'm going to spritz it with my setting powder, just one time. And I'm going to dip into that color and apply it on the lid. And my natural eye crease is right here, but I'm gonna take it again above it just to give the illusion of bigger eyelid. It's not gonna be a cut crease, but we do want to make sure that we do that. And before I move on, I do want to say that having your powder under your eyes will really help you, just in case you have any fallout. And I'm actually going to give you guys another tip. Take any brush, take your loose powder, it can be airspun, it can be whatever powder you use, take some on your brush and carve out where you're going to want your angle for your eyeshadow to be. That way, as you're doing your eyeshadow, you're also carving out the angle you want, and any powder, extra powder that you have will fall over to the white side. I learned this trick from Jaclyn Hill. Like I said, she's one of my faves. And once you're done, you'll just wipe off all the powder and it'll act like an eraser. It'll just erase everything you don't want. Now I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush. This is just a clean, fluffy brush. And I'm gonna go in with this brown transition shade right here. And I'm just gonna get the tiniest bit, and I will be going a little at a time. What you want to do is to make sure to go in a little at a time, that way you can control how much product you have. So now that I have it in windshield wiper motion, I'm just gonna go back and forth, and that's gonna help to transition the rest of the colors that we are going to add. This is going to be our base transition color. Okay, so now that I have my transition color, I'm gonna go in with the smaller fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go in with this darker shade of brown right here. And going a little bit at a time, I'm gonna start from the outer corner, like so. And I'm gonna start to deepen out my outer base. A little bit at a time. And then I'm gonna bring it up. And remember, because we have our powder on the side, we don't have to worry about giving it the shape we want. And then I'm gonna start to slowly bring it in to the crease. And because this is a darker color, you really want to be careful and make sure to go in small strokes. Now I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush, and I am just going to smooth out the edges. Make sure we have no harsh lines. Now I'm going to go in with the black color right here with the small fluffy brush. And we need to go very, very, very carefully. And I'm only going to apply this on the outer corner. I'm bringing it halfway to the crease. Outer corner, halfway to the crease. Okay, then I'm gonna go back with our transition brush with nothing on the brush, and just with whatever's left, blend that out. Blend everything out. Now I'm gonna go in and get a little bit of our transition shade and blend everything together. Now I'm gonna take small brush and I'm gonna dip in to this color right here for our brow highlight color. Now I'm gonna go on to my eyebrows using the Maybelline Brow Precise Pencil. So once again, my first step is to comb through my eyebrows, and I don't know if you can tell, but up here, I did the mistake of I was trimming my eyebrows, and instead of cutting the hair, I cut it all off. So if you can tell, it goes in a U. Yep, I did that. So anyways, using dark brown, I'm gonna start at the bottom, and I am going to line the bottom, my natural shape. And then I'm gonna line the top, obviously, because I'm missing some eyebrows. I will go over it, above my. I really love this eyebrow pencil. It's really creamy, but it's not the type of creamy pencil that will eventually like rub off or glide off. This really stays put once you put it on. And then softly. So once I have the shape I want, I'm going to go in with the spoolie. Once I filled it in, and I'm just going to comb through just to make sure that the color is being distributed and we have no harsh lines. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and wipe away all the color. And I'm going to go in with my infallible powder using a fluffy brush. And I'm just going to set the rest of my face. Okay, so next I'm going to be moving to our contouring and blush, and I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Contour, and it comes with 3, so we have the contour, the blush, and a highlight. So I'm going to get my contour brush, and I am going, let me zoom you guys out a little bit. Whoops. I'm going to go in with the contour shade, dip into it, and remember we want to contour at an angle. So going in. And the color is pretty warm. It's really nice. Liking it. And I'm going to take it up to my temples and to my forehead. Make sure it's blended out. And then I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild blush, color Peach Goddess. So then I'm going to take a blush brush, dip it in. And these are really pigmented, so I just want to take just a little bit. And it's like a peachy color. Perfect. And I just want to take it on my cheeks and with whatever's rest of it, I'm just going to brush it along the rest of the face. I'm going to go in with the our transition shade, and I'm going to go right under my eye. So next I'm going to be going into eyeliner using my NYC, my all-time fave, as you guys already know. And I'm going to do a slight wing because this is a smoky eye. I don't want to go overboard for sure. So I'm going to start out outside the wing, make the line, bring it in, and I want to stay as close to the lash line as possible. So I want it to be super thin. Okay, like so. I'm going to go on the other side and do the same. Okay, so I want to assess my wings, and I'm looking that this wing is way longer, which is okay. Remember what I said last time, eyebrows are sisters, they're not twins. So you can always go back. And it seems like this one needs to be longer. And we need to make it a little thicker from the top. That looks much better. Okay? Alright, so because we have our wing is really black, we want to make sure that our lower lash line is black. So I'm going to take some black on my thin brush, and I am going to put the black on my lash line. Okay, so now that we smoked out our lash line, I'm going to go in with mascara using CoverGirl So Lashing. And I really like it because if you look at the wand, it has like a little ball at the top, so that really helps for the bottom lashes. So I'm going to go in, making sure I go close to my lash line as possible. And it really helps separate your lashes. And make sure you get the top of them because that's what's really going to help lengthen your eyelashes. Okay, so next we're going to move on to highlighter, which is what I'm super excited for. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in Precious Petals. I've heard so much about this. Ooh, girl. Woo, you see that? Oh, yes, hunty. You see that? Yes. I'm going to put it down the bridge of the nose. I'm going to do that with my finger just to make sure I get... Oh. Okay. We okay, we got some on the Cupid's bow. Let me try with the finger. Using the highlighter shade from the Master Contour Kit. That's giving me the color I want. I really like the inner corner to pop out. And that's giving it to me. Okay, so let me just give it one last set. Okay, so now it's time for our lipstick, and I'm going to be using the NYX liquid, what is it called? Soft Matte Lip Cream, and it's in the color, I can never say it, Copenhagen, and it's the SMLC 20. So I'm gonna take some of the foundation off my lips, and I'm gonna start making sure. Let's make sure I'm focused. Okay. So what I like to do is I start at the top with the Cupid's bow. And then I go to the bottom. So now that we're done with that, this is what it looks like, and I really like this color. Once again, it's NYX Copenhagen, and it is such a cool color for the fall now that we're here. Okay, so now our last step is to set our face, and we're going to be using the Wet n Wild natural finish. And here we go. Whew. So while I wait for that to finish, I think I'm going to add a little bit more highlighter. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Alright everyone, so this is the final look. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what kind of beauty tutorials you would like for me to do next. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, check out my other channels, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!